Yo, my people, we're back with another video. Not the one that I had any plans on doing, but essentially, I believe I mastered the art of just not tilting while playing this game anymore. Because the game I'm showing you now is the game 2 of the best of 3 set that I just played for the Gen 7 Random Battle Open, and essentially this game was quite hacksy. You'll see throughout this game that, like, there was a lot of hacks, but just keep watching the game while I'm speaking. And to be honest, I don't know, like, a lot of people get angry at the game, and to be fair, I was watching Blunder's video on, how to be the best of the best. As you can see, even the first paralysis by turn 4, great stuff, but, I was just like, cool. So this game had a lot of hacks in it, but I legitimately did not feel a single shred of anger or frustration while playing this game, and I'm just like, damn, did I really master the art of not tilting at Pokemon anymore? Because there's been many moments across the years where I've played this game and I'm like, fucking hell, like, I was getting pissed off. So yeah, I was just just wanted to tell you guys that I don't think I tilt for this game anymore. So yeah, as the game goes on, obviously the paralysis on Mega Sableye is gonna come in clutch quite a bit. As you can see, I got paralyzed there when I went for Will-O-Wisp. So yeah, great game. So great start. By turn 10, 2 full paralysis, and the matchup is already peaked for me anyway. But what I liked about Blunder's video was the fact that, he discussed things like tilting and, just keeping a level head. And I achieved that. Like, I don't know when I achieved that, but I achieved that at some point or another. Because, yeah, this game did not even piss me off. I was just like, fairs. Like, by the end of this game, which I ended up losing, I was just saying to myself, well, that's just how it goes. Like, me a few years ago, more than 5 years ago, 5 years to whatever, like, at least minimum 5 years ago, I didn't really, I couldn't really sit here and tell you guys, yeah, I would have not crashed out. Like, sometimes it does happen, but a lot of the times now, it doesn't really happen anymore. As you can see, I even click Sleep Talk here, and I don't roll Scald, I don't roll Ice Beam. So yeah, great stuff, honestly. But yeah, that's basically just the reaction that I had, and it's a thing where maybe it's because I'm older now, and my life. I'm telling you, like, when this game isn't the main focus of your life, like, you have less investment essentially. And a year ago I was saying, after I made the I'm leaving monotype video, I think things really changed for me in terms of my investment on this game, just because 2024 was a very busy year, and well, busy year, and shit just did not go well for me. So I couldn't really, like, at that point Pokemon was very up there. I was on Showdown like every day, like I was doing this and that. I was in university, and things in life didn't really go too well, and at that point I was like, Pokemon's like the only good thing going for me essentially. Like, I was in a lot of draft tours, I was playing well in tournaments that I was playing, this and that, and I was like, at least if everything in real life doesn't go well, I at least have Pokemon. And that wasn't even the case, because my team lost in the MPL finals last year, and couldn't win. What was Farm League last year? I don't even remember. There was a tour last, yeah, I get crit here as well, yeah, fun. Anyway, yeah, the game is just not working out, but essentially there was a lot of tours I was doing well in last year, and then, in the end, like, the most important tours that I was giving all my attention to didn't turn up in well. So at that point, yeah, my life was, yeah, I wasn't happy. So 2025 comes, and I guess I just have a new perspective, which, I play this game a lot less than I did last year. Like, I like playing Pokemon. Obviously I make content on it, and it's a game that I, at least I go on Showdown every day, but I'm not sitting in chat rooms. Like, I ain't got time for that shit anymore. Like, there's no time for that anymore. So yeah, so I think having less care about this game, it's not like I don't care about Mons. I care about Mons, but I don't care, like, to such an extent. There's a certain extent where you go where you care too much, and then that's where tilt comes into play. But a game like this, at the end of the day, I signed up for Gen 7 Rambat to open, because I was like, cool, Gen 7 Rambat's the only Rambats I actually, like, don't mind playing. Yep. Okay, cool. Before I go on about the Gen 7 Rambats, just look at these next turn interactions. So I missed Light of Ruin, which is 90% accuracy. I miss again for the second time. Yep. At this point, some players would have just, like, forfeited straight away, but I was like, cool, I can land 1-1 and potentially kill this guy, and then I get full parried. So, it's just things like that. And then at this point in the game, I'm just like, cool, I have Mega Sableye with Calm Mind, like, I can 1v1 Illumise, but obviously I'm getting paralyzed. At this point, I just know I'm going to get paralyzed, so it doesn't matter. But so no event comes in, and they actually give me Illumise, and what do you call it? I click Hurricane, and at this point I'm like, maybe Mega Sableye can win. You know, all I have to do is land a Hurricane versus this, and they missed Stone Edge. I was like, cool, that's my chance. There's a chance to come back into this game because I know Mega Sableye can win. Meloetta's choice specs, and it has nothing to hit Sableye with other than U-turn. And you know, I don't mind missing Hurricane versus Probo Pass. It doesn't matter. It's not like they have leftovers, and even though they 4x resist, like if I could land against Meloetta, no. So that's one Hurricane gone. They U-turn out and they go back into Probo Pass again. It would have been nice to see the last one though, because definitely the last one probably lost to Sableye. So I was making a comeback and I was like, these Hurricanes don't matter against a 4x resist. Like, this is hacks that doesn't have any impact on the game. So obviously I'm not angry about that. What I am angry about is the next interaction with freaking Sableye, where, you know, I can actually 1v1 Probo Pass. I get paralyzed. Great. When I click recover, yeah, like even I'm laughing about it now. I'm laughing because I'm not even angry. I'm just it's more shock of yeah, like what can you do? What can you actually do in a game like this? So yeah, so those things like that that were taken into account, and yeah. But going back to Gen 7 Rambats Open, yeah, I just signed up for this tournament because I was like, you know, Gen 7 Rambats is the only Rambats I play. Like, I don't like Gen 8. I'm definitely not playing Gen 9. And to be fair, Gen 7 and Gen 6 are basically the same, like, in terms of random battles for me. But Gen 7 was just the one that I used to play back in the day with, like, my friend. That, you know, like, there's good memories. It's nostalgic for me. So that's why I don't mind playing Gen 7. And I'm making it decently far so far. But, you know, again, like, the hacks in that second game of the set, because I'm showing you game 3 right now, but, you know, game 2, like, when I realize shit is just out of your control, you can't get mad about it, because it's not your fault. Like, as long as you have that mindset, it's not your fault, and, you know, it's just how it is. Like, it is what it is. That's a quote. That's a mindset, you know. As long as you have the it is what it is mindset, like, tilt should never really affect you. And to be fair, I'm not gonna act like I don't tilt at this game, but, you know, when it's for low investment sort of stuff, like, there's no way I'm tilting. It's just impossible. It's not happening. So yeah, that's all the talk I really want to tell you guys. Some advice, you know, like, because if you tilt now, like, let's say I was mad about that game 2, and then this game 3 where I actually have, like, a decent matchup. If I start tilting, I'm going to start making worse plays. But obviously, I didn't really care about that second game because, again, I concluded the fact that it was out of my control, and yeah, that was basically it. So yeah, cool. So that's all I wanted to tell you guys today. I do have some stuff planned. Again, like, I'm so busy right now. Monday to Friday is basically just full-time 9 to 5. So yeah, I'll try my best, but I do have some content lined up, because to be honest, I have been struggling to think of ideas for videos. But you know, I just realized, just make anything you think of, innit? Like, I don't have to make things complicated. When I started out making videos, shit was not complicated. I was just making videos for what I like about the game, whether that was Gen 7 PU or even in the BDSP era or in the monotype era at the start of the generation. I was just making content that came to mind, but I feel like I was thinking too deeply about things. But yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. Hopefully you got something from that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.